Remember Adam Toledo shot and killed on the streets of Chicago while himself holding a gun? At the time, we said it was an example of something going terribly wrong in America, the collapse of family. But it's something no one wants to talk about. And you can see why. Because when they do, the woke zealots come for them. A couple of weeks after Adam Toledo was shot and killed, a 7-year-old girl, Jaslyn Adams, was shot and killed in her father's car outside a McDonald's restaurant, also in Chicago. The CEO of McDonald's, Chris Kempczinski, later sent a text to Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. McDonald's headquarters are in Chicago. Here's the message he sent. P.S. Tragic shootings last week, both at our restaurant yesterday and with Adam Toledo. With both, the parents failed those kids, which I know is something you can't say, even harder to fix. Of course, he was right, and every normal person in America would agree. None of us is a perfect parent in a position to judge. Life's incredibly tough for many people. But what possible justification is there for a 13-year-old to be wandering the streets at 2 a.m. with a gun? What kind of person would deny that a father has some responsibility for the fate of his daughter? Well, the woke left, it seems. As if to prove the McDonald's CEO exactly right when he said to Lori Lightfoot that these are things, quote, you can't say. After activists made his text public 2 weeks ago, the woke mob came after him in full force, demanding he resign. Resign! For telling the truth about the deepest and most serious problem facing this country. But instead of telling these destructive lunatics to get lost, he embarked on a humiliating public apology tour, just like the struggle sessions imposed on dissidents in China during Chairman Mao's Cultural Revolution. And that is not an idle comparison. As we laid out months ago in our piece on the origins of wokeism, the destruction of the family is a central part of woke ideology. The Marxist Frankfurt School philosophers who started all this in 1920s Germany believed that family was one of the main tools used by the ruling class to hold down the proletariat. Except today, the woke commissars are the ruling class. And family is one of the most powerful weapons we have to fight back, as well as being the foundation of a strong society and an opportunity economy. I love McDonald's. One of my first jobs as a kid was working there, and it taught me a huge amount. Later on, a consulting business I started in the UK worked for McDonald's too. But I very much do not love what the McDonald's CEO did in this case. McDonald's likes to bill itself as a family restaurant. It's built a hugely successful business on the back of standing for decent mainstream American values. And now, to turn around and cravenly surrender to a tiny bunch of demented ideologues who want to destroy everything America stands for, it is pathetic.